everybody. It's Chad McNabb. Driving here in East Tennessee, and right now I'm on downtown Knoxville on Gay Street, which is the main street in downtown. Got the Embassy Suites Hotel over here. You got the Regal Cinema movie theater over here on my right. But there's Clio, the Black Horse. Well, the Black Horse was there. Clio, Woodruff's Restaurant. Got a lot of restaurants. Over here, there's Kilwin's Ice Cream. Cruz Farm Dairy is over here on the left. That's a really popular ice cream place. That's a local dairy too. I really want to take you this right out here. Yeah, but I got left. Yeah. This is Market Square I'm coming up to. And that's TVA headquarters over there, Tennessee Valley Authority. But here is Market Square. This is a really popular area with all these restaurants on it. I wish I could turn my camera all the way. Both sides of the square's got restaurants on it. Maybe a bar too, I think. A couple of bars with rooftops too. Doing some more work on this road. This is Walnut Street. Parking garages. Usually on the weekends. These parking garages are free on the weekends. This big expedition didn't back into me. This is Union. This restaurant right out here in this building. This is a one-way street coming through here. There's the Oliver Hotel over on my left. There's Urban Outfitters. Tupelo Honey Restaurant here on my left. Petro's Cheese and Chips. Fuji restaurant over there. There's an Italian restaurant. Four Market Square. There's all kinds of restaurants over there. And then over here on my right is this park called Crutch Park. It's very popular, especially when you have good weather. Just get a ton of traffic of people out here. Downtown, Knoxville started to get some growth in the people that live downtown now. You've had a lot of apartments built here in the last few years. Some of these older buildings converted into apartments. Then down and right here on the left, turn down Gay Street, and down there's the Old City, which I just did a video on. It has a bunch of new apartments being built down there. A lot of old buildings being converted to. I've been converted to industrial buildings. I've been converted to apartments. This is the Embassy Suites Hotel. It's a really nice hotel here. It's got a rooftop. I've stayed in it several times. It has a rooftop bar on it called the Radius Rooftop Bar. Swimming pool up there. I think it's 14th floor. They have like a live music up there sometimes. Maybe just a piano or something. Or then play a DJ will play music. Like I said, there's the Old City on the left. That's Crutch Park. And then there's a really nice restaurant in this building, the Holston building right here. That's the old building that's been converted into apartments. there. It's called the Vine, and I think something like that. Can't remember the name. There's a Tennessee Theater. Whittle Center over here with that tall building with the steeple. Like I said, this is Gay Street, and then we'll go back across the Tennessee River. Down here is the Gay Street Bridge, and you go into South Knoxville. I just did a video on South Knoxville the other day. Turn right here on Church Street. There's this unique statue of a guy rowing a boat here. That would take you back out to Market Square right there. There's the Hilton Hotel in front of me. Knoxville Public Library over here on my left. There's the new apartment building right here on my left. I'll come down here and turn on the Henley Street, go over here to by World's Fair Park. Of course, 1982, Knoxville had the World's Fair. And there's the convention center straight in front of me too, Knoxville Convention Center. And of course, close to Oak Ridge, which had a lot of Manhattan Project nuclear era activity, and the Oak Ridge National Lab. The theme for the 1982 was as far as the energy, basically. As you'll see here in a minute, what the lasting the symbol of the World's Fair was. Very made famous in a Simpsons episode. There's the Marriott in the Tennessee Hotel. Right there is the Sun Sphere. That was from the 1982 World's Fair. Those are nice hotels. The Tennessean is a very nice hotel. Of course, the Sun Sphere used to have a restaurant maybe on top, but you can still go to the top and go up there, and it goes in a circle. You can look out on the city. Of course, coming up here is Fort Sanders neighborhood, and then right past it is a lot of your University of Tennessee. Here is the Knoxville Art Museum on my right. This is a Fort Sanders neighborhood. This is where you have a lot of University of Tennessee students live. Of course, right next to the University of Tennessee, and then on out the street a little bit is Fort Sanders Hospital. Apartments and old houses where students live right here. That's a nice hotel, the Cumberland. I'm gonna go down here to take a drive around World's Fair Park. Got a big field over here on the right where they have a lot of different fairs and concerts and stuff. 4th of July celebration. There is an amphitheater that was built for the World's Fair that when they have concerts, there's a big nice pool, water fountain in front of it. I'll get around these ladies here. I don't know. Here's another part of the park, and there's the nice fountains where the kids play. This walking area, and there is the big fountain over here, lake pool over here on the right. And then this is where they had some of the exhibits right here. This building was built that had exhibits in it for the World's Fair. I think it has more. I don't know exactly what's in there now. And over here is the old L&N train over here. And now that L&N building is a STEM academy. For the Knox County schools. Of course, this is a very popular thing in the summertime. Go around here. And there's the L&N Academy. Like I said, it's a STEM academy. For Knox County schools, it's really highly ranked STEM academy. This road, if you go out right here or come from that direction, becomes Western Avenue. And Western Avenue you can take all the way back out to Oak Ridge, because it turns into Oak Ridge Highway. And I got a video driving from just a little bit further down on Western Avenue into downtown on my channel too. So I really like the view, especially on the other side of the interstate. The view coming into downtown is probably one of the best to me. Now, up here to back across the Emily Bridge and go into South Knoxville for a minute. Now I'll take you into a little up and coming part of South Knoxville. Hampton Inn. There's the Methodist Church. Of course, over here is the University of Tennessee football Neyland Stadium. That holds 100,000, over 102,000 people in the Tennessee River. These are all brand new apartments over here in South Knoxville. And at this red light coming up here is where I turn left on my video that I did on South Knoxville in the Island Home neighborhood. Turn left right up here and go out to Island Home. They're wanting to. They're just by the football stadium. There's a big parking garage on this side of the stadium, and they want to convert the top into like a bar restaurant, different shops kind of place, like kind of like what Atlanta Braves have done at their baseball stadium at Truist Field, where they have all those bars and restaurants next to the baseball stadium. Because Cumberland Avenue, the main road that goes, here's these new apartments too over here on my left they're building. But the Cumberland Avenue, which goes to the main road that goes through the University of Tennessee, is a lot of that old restaurants and stuff's been torn down or refurbished into different other businesses. So that's kind of dying out over there as far as the entertainment and food district. So they want to release, build that new place over there by the football stadium and have a new hotel over there. And build a pedestrian bridge from there to across the river over here to South Knoxville. There's some newer apartments too on my left. And South Knoxville is also probably all of Knoxville. Of course, East Tennessee is hilly, but South Knoxville is probably the hilliest part of Knoxville. And there's several quarries over here that used of course, they used to produce a lot of marble over here in South Knoxville. These quarries, and you can turn right here and go up to this park right here, Dickerson Park, and there's a quarry up there you can go to and go swimming. I said certain parts of South Knoxville, there's some neighborhoods that are good, some are a little more higher crime, a little less well kept. But Knoxville, and then you can go out here on, this is Chapman Highway, and go all the way to Sevierville, Pigeon Forge. But then further out here to the Sevier County line, there's a newer part of South Knoxville that's more suburban looking, and it has like Lowe's, Home Depot, Food City grocery store, Chick-fil-A, Starbucks. That's on at the intersection of Chapman Highway and John Sevier Highway. This is an older part of South Knoxville. I'm gonna go out here and turn left up into one of these neighborhoods where they're doing some redevelopment. I'll show you how hilly it is over here too. I'm going to turn over here. I said South Knoxville, it's not the best neighborhood overall, but there are some really close right now, like I showed you in that video, Island Home there's a building right there close to the river. You got a lot of nice redevelopment and apartments coming in, and new bars and restaurants being built in there, being redeveloped. And then, like I said, the section out here almost to the Sevier County, Blount County line is more suburban, more single family houses that are newer subdivisions. There's a new apartment complex too on the left. And there's a high school out here on John Sevier. It's called South Doyle High School. There's some shopping over here. You got Kroger, GNC. Big Lots and Planet Fitness over here on my left. through here. And there's a very popular long-time restaurant out here close to where that suburban area I was talking about. It's called Ye Old Steakhouse, and it's like sits like right in between down in a little hole in between the hills. But it's a popular old restaurant that's been there for a long time. It was on Man versus Food one time because they had like a, I think, 64-ounce steak challenge that they tried to eat there from there. Couple of nice old school neighborhoods right here. Colonial Village, I believe, is what it's called. Lake Forest. Right here is Lake Forest. Said you can go to Sevierville, Pigeon Forge in about 20 miles from here, Chapman Highway. Turn out this road and go out here to some older. There's the long time old Kay's Ice Cream Building. I don't think it's Kay's Ice Cream Building anymore. These older neighborhoods are going to be mainly older, 60s, 70s, probably 50s too. Now, this is Sevierville Pike. Like I said, that's an old road that you can still go to Sevierville on that, but those people would drive on that before they built Chapman Highway. And right here is Colonial Estates. That's a little bit newer, nicer subdivision here in South Knoxville. You can see how hilly it is over here. There's rocks coming out of the side of the hill right here. Like I said. Appalachian Ridge and Valley region, and I think because South Knoxville is closer to the Appalachian Mountains, I think that's probably why it's even hillier than the rest of even Knox County. But the tallest part of Knox County, highest point, is in Coreyton, which I did a video. That's out at northeastern Knox County. There's a house mountain out there next to a community called Coreyton, which is where Gibbs High School is at, and that's where Kenny Chesney and Morgan Wallen went to high school. House mountain's like 2,000 feet elevation. Kind of sits in a field around, but the land around the house mountain is pretty level. Here in a minute, we'll be coming back into the neighborhoods around part of the South Knoxville I did a video on with Island Home and those newer apartments. I don't think I'm gonna get the sun coming down through here though. There's some newer condos over here on my right. Virginia Heights. Lancaster. Here's a new restaurant that's got a lot of people right now at on my left. Too bad the sun's going to get in the camera. There's the apartments, Southland Square apartments. South Doyle Middle School is over here on the left. There's the James Black Parkway. This is Moody Avenue that I'm on now. Woodlawn over here, I think that's got some nicer housing on it. Actually, now I'm coming back up to Chapman Highway. Turn back around up here and go down Woodlawn over back. It's gonna be a long video. Sorry about that, but I want to get this one little thing in before I end the video. go right out there and go to James White Parkway, and that will take you up to back across the Tennessee River. To downtown. These houses right here are old houses that have been, a lot of them's been renovated and are taken care of. Got a bicycle on the road marked for bicycles right there. There's a nice big old house. Said there are some nice neighborhoods over here in Cherokee Ridge, especially, you know, South Knoxville, that are a lot are older that people are taking care of. And then when you get out, like I said, the newer suburban neighborhoods are almost back to the Brighton County line. But that's going to be my tour of Market Square, downtown Knoxville and South Knoxville. If you want to see more of East Tennessee, Middle Tennessee, just leave a comment below, like and subscribe, and thanks for watching this video.